In the dawn of time, Egypt flourished under the golden light of Ra. The Nile brought life, and at its heart ruled Osiris and Isis, the divine couple. Their love was as vast as the sky, their reign a time of peace and abundance. Osiris taught justice and the secrets of the earth, Isis, the arts of healing and magic. Together they created a perfect world, order and compassion, strength and tenderness, ushering in Egypt's golden age. But not all hearts in the divine realm were filled with joy. Osiris had a brother named Set, a god of the harsh desert, of chaos and violent storms. While Osiris nurtured the fertile lands along the Nile, Set ruled the barren wastes where life struggled to exist. He watched the prosperity and love that surrounded his brother, and a bitter jealousy took root in his heart. He saw the adoration in the eyes of the people for Osiris and Isis, and he coveted their power and their throne. This envy grew like a poisonous weed, slowly twisting his thoughts until they were consumed by a dark and malevolent ambition. Set began to devise a wicked plan, a treacherous scheme born from his festering resentment. He decided he would not challenge Osiris openly, for he knew he could not win a fair contest against his brother's honor. Instead, he would use deceit and trickery to achieve his goal. He announced a magnificent banquet, inviting all the gods and goddesses to a grand celebration in his brother's honor. It was a cunning deception, masking his cruel intentions behind a facade of festivity and brotherhood. No one suspected the darkness that lurked beneath the surface of his generous invitation, least of all the trusting Osiris. At the height of the grand feast, Set revealed his masterstroke. He presented a stunningly beautiful chest, exquisitely crafted from the finest cedar wood and inlaid with gold and silver. He declared that this magnificent sarcophagus would be a gift to whichever guest fit inside it perfectly. One by one, the gods tried to lie within the chest, but it was too large or too small for each of them. Of course, Set had secretly taken his brother's exact measurements. When Osiris's turn came, he lay down inside the chest, and it was a perfect fit, as if it had been made just for him. The moment Osiris was inside, Set's true intentions were revealed. He and his accomplices slammed the heavy lid shut, sealing the king within the ornate prison. They hammered it closed with nails and poured molten lead over the cracks to ensure there was no escape. The joyous celebration turned into a scene of horror and betrayal. Ignoring the cries of the other guests, Set and his followers lifted the heavy chest and hurled it into the depths of the Nile River. The currents carried the trapped king away, and Set declared himself the new ruler of Egypt, believing his brother was gone forever. When Isis learned of her husband's fate, grief overwhelmed her, but her love gave her strength. She set out from Egypt, disguised as a mourner, determined to find Osiris. Her journey led her across deserts and seas, following every whisper. In Byblos, she discovered Osiris's chest encased in a great tree. Revealing her true self, Isis won the king's favor and reclaimed the chest. With magic, she revived Osiris for a fleeting moment of love. From their reunion, Horus was conceived, a new hope for Egypt. The brief happiness was not to last. Set, burning with rage, found Isis and Osiris, and tore Osiris into 14 pieces, scattering them across Egypt. Isis's grief was immense, but her resolve unbroken. With Nephthys and Anubis, she searched for every piece, performing sacred rites. Together they created the first mummy, ensuring Osiris's spirit would endure forever. Osiris was reborn, not as king of Egypt, but as ruler of the underworld, a symbol of eternal life and hope.